Hi everyone, Trashfellow here, and today I'm about to show you another Dawn of the Dead edition from France actually. And this edition actually came out in the year 2002. Now the first thing that caught my eye on this edition is the fact that we don't have this usual cover with the zombie head on the front. We just have the title Zombie here, and here down below, as you can see it in French, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. The famous line of Dawn of the Dead, obviously. And this edition actually is an edition that sticks out a little bit from other editions from Dawn of the Dead. Why? Well, because mainly we do have two discs here included. The first disc actually with the Argento cut. It seems to me that it is the Argento cut because the length goes about 113 minutes, and that is the closest time to the Argento cut, because all the other cuts were even longer, or there were shorter versions, which is for example the R-rated version. Well, let's take a closer look at this Digipack. Well, first of all, we do have the front. The spine, is printed in a reversible mode, so you have to put this around, saying zombie, nothing special. And the label is actually called Distribution GCTHV. And now taking a closer look at the back, and now something appears that is pretty odd to my mind, because the actual pictures that I have taken for this Digipack, even if it is a beautiful Digipack, are mostly scenes from the movie Day of the Dead. So indeed it is quite weird, because mainly we do have the usual pictures from Dawn of the Dead that are included in every single version, but now this one pops up with other pictures that people that have not seen A Day of the Dead probably have never seen, and they are quite an eye catcher. But it is quite weird that they used pictures from Day of the Dead, and that will as well continue on the inside, which you will get to see later on. But let's take a closer look first of all at the inside of these discs, what is included. As I said before, there is the Argento cut here included. The length goes about 113 minutes, said here, but I think it's 115. We do have a German, and we do have French language and English language are included. And the bonus features actually includes a lot of great stuff that you usually don't get in DVD versions, and that is first of all the Document of the Dead, and it is the full version that goes about 84 minutes in English. We do have audio commentary from Roy Fromkes to Document of the Dead, deleted scenes from Document of the Dead. Then we do have a documentary about the special effects, but just in French, in the French language. And we do have a documentation about the cuts, the different cuts. So as you might know, there were a couple of editions out from Dawn of the Dead, such as the Romero cut, the Argento cut, and they get compared here on this documentary, which is quite an interesting thing, which I think. And we do have, of course, interview with a journalist about George A. Romero and the US trailer. Now, as we open this up, the first thing that we get to see is actually the same cover as on the front, which I think is quite odd. They could have been chosen another cover for the front, which I think would have been a great idea. And turning this around, we do have as well the same cover art that we do have on the back, but with the bikers added, that is actually a picture from Dawn of the Dead, and some informations on French about the movie. And if we open this up, here at the inside we have the chapters of each of the DVD, and on the right side there is a lot written about the bonus features. What I already told you here about Roy Frankel's, for example, and the document of the dead, and a lot of more stuff here included. And yeah, let's open this up, get a closer look at the discs themselves. And what now pops up is actually stuff that you know from Day of the Dead. First of all, the disc here, which is the film here. I think that this picture is as well from Day of the Dead, not pretty sure. The second disc looks like this. They both look great to my mind. The idea is great. But yeah, here now comes the weird part. We do have the Flyboy, which is obviously a zombie taken from Dawn of the Dead. A very, very common picture. But above, for example, this here, this zombie, this is one of those that appears on Day of the Dead at the beginning of the movie. So it's actually not a zombie that has been taken from Dawn of the Dead. And as well here, I think the background where they rip apart a body seems to be taken from Day of the Dead, as well as this zombie here. So the artwork is quite cool, but it actually isn't an artwork that fits to the Dawn of the Dead movie. Turning it around, the cover looks like this. So it is nothing special, but in a way a quite collectible item. So guys, that is basically it for today. Hope you enjoyed this short presentation of another Dawn of the Dead edition, this time from France. It is always great to see other editions coming up and popping up on the internet or on conventions. When I do see them, I often do get them and buy them to see what the difference between both editions are and how the background of the story of these DVDs, how they get produced, and what company lies behind them is. So that is basically it for today. Hope you enjoyed this one, and as usual guys, hope to see you all next time.